All right, I'm Xander Larkins, and this is my presentation regarding free mental health care. Mental health usually is centered around conditions that result from chemical imbalances in the brain. Should they go untreated, these imbalances can start to really affect your day-to-day life, and for that reason, I believe that mental health medication and treatments should be free for everybody that's an actually diagnosed patient, not somebody who just feels like they have a condition, obviously. My personal relationship with mental health, I suffer from generalized anxiety. Anxiety can become really destructive in your life as it starts to build up. You'll choose to not go out more, you'll choose to put off some of your obligations until later, until they build up and you get even more anxiety. Extended periods of anxiety may actually lead to depression or start to show signs of depression. And it's just because you start to sit inside for too long, you don't really go out and see anybody that you kind of get caught up trying to make up for things that you've already put off, and you get stuck in a never-ending cycle. Correctional medications do really well to alleviate that kind of feeling, and that's what helped me get my social life back. And once my social life started improving, I just had less stress on me in general as I got to be around friends and I got to be with people that I know and enjoy being with. So my grades started to pick up as well. Now to discuss the damage caused by mental health issues. Like I said earlier, anxiety is really crippling to your day-to-day life. And personally, I neglected my social and school obligations to where I almost dropped out of school entirely. And most people will follow that same route, or not most, but many people will follow the same route, but they can't afford medication to help them correct it. And suffering for extended periods of time like that without any kind of help can really let your symptoms start to spiral until possibly they get out of control. The Anxiety Treatment Center posts some patient testimonies, and one patient named Cindy claimed that her self-fought battles made daily tasks nearly impossible, but once she had the information to get medicated, she said that her medication didn't really end the battle, but at least gave her some room to fight back and try to take control of her life instead of just giving in to wanting to sit at home every day. ADHD can also be detrimental to one's ability to navigate through their day. For example, a lot of kids with ADHD will suffer. Their grades will start to drop, and they'll start to feel like they're behind their classmates. They'll start to take that out on themselves, as well as maybe parents who don't understand what's going on, or teachers will step in, and you could be punished. You could get detention in school. You could be punished at home for these bad grades, and to an extent, it's not really your fault. And that can be damaging on young kids. It can leave a lasting impression. So how I think free mental health care could save lives. American Progress reported that of nearly 12 million Americans who had a need for mental health services that went unmet, 38% of those were because they could not afford treatment. And in relation to that, 90% of suicides involve some form of untreated mental illness. And obviously, if we could treat some of these mental illnesses that seem to have a direct correlation to suicides, we could possibly save lives. In conclusion, some are afraid to seek treatment. Other people just can't afford the treatment. And it's also a shame that some people also don't have the information to even know that they need treatment. And I think that if we could spread this information and provide free mental health care to anybody who really needs help, that it could do a lot of good and change lives. Thank you.